In this video, I'm going to show you how to work out your entire body only using bands with no attachments. So if you don't have the space for attachments or looking for a challenge from your normal routine, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Disciplined Dave, where I put the technique in your physique. Today, we're going to do a series of workouts that you can do at home anywhere. The most important thing in this video is to pay attention to the technique. If you want to know more about sets and reps, go ahead and check out this video, the 5 tips for better band results. And also in today's video, I'm going to be using a tube style band. These bands come from a company called COOBONS. If you're interested in the bands, I have a link for them in the description below. Now let's go ahead and get started with our workout today. So on our first exercise, we're going to do some standing bicep curls. So what you want to do is you want to grab your band. You just want to stand on it with your feet. And then you want to make sure that your traps or upper back is contracted, and then contract your abdominals. And then you're going to come up and squeeze those biceps and come down slowly. Now, the key to great workout with bands, especially those that are used to weights, is that you want to make sure that you're controlled with great form. You want to come up, turn, and squeeze. Now in this next exercise, we're going to do some tricep kickbacks to work out the back of our arms. So I'm going to turn a little bit to the side here so you can see what's happening. So same thing, we're going to step on the band itself, get ourselves even, all right? And I want you to lean over in about a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and stick that butt out to give you a strong foundation here. And you see the way my wrists are, they're going to turn over here where my knuckles are going to face away. And then I'm going to kick my arms back all the way to a full contraction of the back of my arm, the triceps. So you want to go up, squeeze, come down slowly. Behind, squeeze. We're not coming up like this. We're going away from the body and squeezing. Now you want to make sure you're locked in place at the top, because that's how you're going to really work out those triceps.
Perfect.
All right, so now it's time to work out our back. So same thing here, stepping on the band. And what we used before was the, actually let me turn around a little bit more. What we did before is just like how we lean and we got our platform here, we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna do bent over rows coming up, and you're gonna squeeze your back. You're gonna come up and squeeze that back and come down slowly. Squeeze. And you're gonna go all the way back until that back locks up where you can't squeeze it anymore. You wanna bring those shoulder blades together. Now it's time for those shoulders. So we're gonna do a side lateral raise. Stepping on the band. We're gonna make sure that our upper back is contracted, our abs are contracted, our legs are nice and stationary. We're gonna grab our handles, and this time we're gonna have the knuckles facing our body, and we're gonna come up, squeeze. Up, down slowly. Control the positive and the negative. You want to bring those arms up all the way parallel. All right, we're going to keep standing on it in our same position here, and we're going to transition quickly to front raises. Same position, but we're coming up forward.
Perfect.
And when you come up at the top, the thing you want to remember is right in here, right in this point here. When that arm comes to the top, you want to squeeze in to make sure that we get that front part of the shoulder. So don't just come straight up, come inward, in. Remember, technique is so important when using resistance bands. Actually, when doing any exercise, but especially resistance bands. The technique is how you're gonna get that physique. Now we're gonna do a shoulder press. Same position for all these shoulder workouts. Now we're gonna come and bring it up here, and we're gonna keep our elbows in, okay? You don't wanna go wide, you wanna go in, all right? Because that way we can make sure that our shoulder goes with the rotator cuff, because when you go with this way, this is called exterior rotating. You're rotating exterior here from the chest and the front part of the body. What we want is interior rotation, where we're in the inside here. Because when we go outside and we go up, it's actually rubbing against the socket right here, against your shoulder, and you can see shoulder pain later. So you wanna make sure that we're inward, and we're gonna come straight up, down. And you wanna try to bring those arms together when you come down. And actually what I mean by bringing together is shoulders. You want to feel like you're squeezing those shoulders. You're trying to make them touch. So this one here, we're gonna work out our chest. And on this one, we're only gonna use our body weights. So don't get too attached to the bands, pun intended. And now we're gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. Now these push-ups with the technique, because we're gonna work out our chest here. There's different forms of push-ups, but we're gonna do one designed for the chest. And the way to do that is, you're gonna get on your knees, and I want you to mimic doing a cable fly, or for those people out there who are lifting weights, mimic a bench press. And you wanna come up and squeeze to the point where your chest is the most contracted. When you get here, now I want you to walk this out. Keep it contracted, because that's where we wanna finish with every rep. We're gonna go ahead and get up, keeping our legs contracted to the back of it. And we're gonna come down, squeeze, down, squeeze. How y'all doing out there? You know what time it is? Hit the like button time. All right, now it's time for some squats. So we're gonna, again, you guessed it, step on the bands. And we're gonna bring it up around our shoulders. And we're gonna come down, back up. Make sure that you have the feeling of going down on your heels when you're coming down and then pushing off the heels when you're coming up. Now, if you enjoyed this video, check out my bands playlist for more workouts. And if you own a set of bands and you're looking for a challenge or you're looking to change up your normal routine, you probably want to subscribe to the channel because I put up workouts every single week. Now I'm Disciplined Dave, where I put the technique in your physique. Thank you for watching.